Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition to get through. And that's a very valuable characteristic.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Shoots! Goal! Brazil!
Brazil, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Brazil make the perfect start. They are already ahead. And he cuts out the supply. Danilo. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Now that's well seen too. Caceres forwards and with intent. Marquinhos. Back into the middle. Neymar. He is slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Caceres makes the interception. Now it's big chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Played in by Santos. Alonso. And Enciso. That's really well manoeuvred. Gabriel shifted upfield. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes looks to the other side. And here's Rafinha. And here's Neymar. Vinicius Junior. Out of play for a throw. And Enciso. Sanabria is onto it in a flash. Ojeda. Gomez. Up towards the front line. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Oh, shooting chance! Cleared without complication. Alderete, gently done. That has been knocked clear. Ojeda. Alonso. Ojeda. He's in a great position. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha. Oh, good spread. Rafinha. Oh, it's come loose. Lucas Paqueta. It's run loose here. That's an imaginative pass. Well-timed, excellent interception. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. That has been cut short. Keeper's got good distance on that. Now it's Almiron. Sanapi. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Danilo gets it away. And that is out of play. Alonso. Ojeda. Might be... Almiron! He's missed, but not by that far.
Almiron is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Santos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta. That's a delicate pass. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Danilo. Oh, he's in! Oh, such a clever touch. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. And that's a good ball. He's in a good position. Surely! Caceres is there, and he can... It's Santos! Just off target.
He overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Ojeda. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And he's lost his man here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Over to the left. Santos could try cutting inside here. Lovely bit of skill. Lucas Paqueta.
Well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball. Vinicius Junior! Rafinha. Oh, he's had a shot! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Almiron. Sosa knocks it out wide. And that has been clubbed away. Well, they were caught in possession whilst attempting on the face of it to walk it all the way in. And here's Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Thinks one through. Caceres. Oh, this looks sharp. Clearly not happy with that. Bruno Guimaraes. Out to the left it goes. Santos picks it up out wide. Bruno Guimaraes. Paraguay are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Searching pass he's played there. Chance for a shot! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Paraguay really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Ojeda. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Vinicius Junior. That is lovely. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. And he's there to get it away. Oh, can he get onto this?
Brazil have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Goes for goal!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Now it's Almiron. Sanabria. That's tidy. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Picks it up out wide. And he's there to clear it. Sanabria. He's got away. Chance! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Brazil, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Gabriel, aim forwards. And here's Neymar. Now it's Rafinha. And he shoots! Straight at the keeper.
Rafinha might be slightly consoled by at least hitting the target.
Gabriel gets over and intercepts. Casemiro. Moved on forwards. And it's Danilo. Looks across and plays it in. It's a throw-in. Danilo. Cross from Rafinha. That's really well cleared. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He is through here. Oh, they're on! They've done it! Paraguay are back in business. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
And it's played forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Almiron applies the finish! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Gabriel. Played towards the front line. Rafinha chasing after it. Ojeda. Gomez, out to the right, hit into the middle, oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box, no shortage of targets here.
Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Alderete cuts out the pass, and that's really well manoeuvred. Ojeda. Alderete shifted upfield, pass just lacking in accuracy. Alisson sends that a long way. He can run onto that. Santos. Gabriel. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking to break at pace, and it's been played through. And he's managed to get free. Almiron. Danilo aim forwards. Lucas Paqueta. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Could move up a gear here. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, played through for the wide man. Rafinha. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Casemiro. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar. Now this could... And the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Rafinha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, the clearance is short. Sanabi running with the ball. And Cisse. Defending of the desperate variety. There will be a throw-in. Gets a good foot in there. Gomez with a definite foul there. And no surprise, that's a booking. And Cisse, gently done. Danilo, moved on forwards. He's found a way through. And it's Danilo. Oh, that's nice. Lucas Paqueta. Lucas Paqueta! Goal, Brazil! And again they hit the front.
Bruno Guimaraes really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Casemiro forwards and with intent. Danilo, Rafinha, and here's Neymar, Vinicius Junior. It's Vinicius! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And it's played forward. Lucas Paqueta. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, nicely intercepted. Gomez shifted upfield. Sanabi played out to the left flank. Very nicely done. Ojeda. Over to the left. And Cisse. And Cisse proves just a little bit too strong. Can he finish? Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Marquinhos aim forwards. And it's Neymar. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. That looks a good ball through. Gabriel cuts it out. And that is as far as they're going to go. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel, gently done. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Moved on forwards. No foul, says the referee. Sosa. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Danilo. Now it's Neymar. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Rafinha. Looking for a decent ball in. And the shot's on him. Lucas Paqueta! Could be danger here. Finish. A real chance! Neymar finds himself offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Gabriel. It's a quick ball upfield. Alderete gets across to intercept that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Gabriel. And he goes cross-field. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Cecil. Sanabria.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Rafinha. Bruno Guimaraes chips it through. Gabriel. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. A chance to play it in. Oh, great chance! Oh, taken with style. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And back to the goalkeeper. Marquinhos. Rafinha. Danilo. Neymar. Gomez does really well to win the ball there. Did well to step in there, that was more than necessary. Alonso. Sanabria looks to get on the end of this. Lucas Paqueta. Vinicius Junior. Well read, nice interception. And it's played forward, calmly anticipates. Gabriel. Now it's Vinicius Junior. And Cecil. Alonso. Ojeda. Alonso. Sanapi. Ojeda. Deftly away. And here's Almiron. Almiron! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Gabriel forwards and with intent. Casemiro. Lucas Paqueta. That's really well manoeuvred. Sosa wins the duel this time. Enciso. Danilo cuts out the pass. Rafinha. And here's Neymar. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Oh, easy pickings there. Casemiro. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes shifted upfield. Caceres. Ojeda. Enciso. Paraguay are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Gomez. And here's Almiron. Up he goes! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Gabriel aimed forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Santos. Can he get onto this? Now it's Vinicius Junior. And the shot! Oh, they could be caught out here. Caceres gets good distance on it. Showing good feet. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Vinicius Junior. Lucas Paqueta. And now the breakaway. Muscular approach does pay off here. And here's Neymar.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Gomez. And it's played forward. Caresses it through. Sanapi looking to get on the end of this. Lucas Paqueta. Santos. Santos forwards and with intent. And he thumps it clear. That is a great pick out. Sosa! Well, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Gabriel, gently done. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Danilo. Great defending, strong and determined. Alonso shifted upfield. And it's been played through. Almiron. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Almiron. Alonso makes the interception. Sosa. And here's Almiron. Almiron. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Header comes in! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. And here's Neymar. Rafinha. Played into the... Oh, what a climb!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
Caceres shifted upfield. Cleared away. Alonso. Alonso delivers. And it's played forward. Lucas Paqueta, aim forwards. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes does have his name on the score sheet, of course. That's really well manoeuvred. Casemiro. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And it's Neymar. Shot a goal!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Alonso. Alonso, gently done. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Danilo. Marquinhos played up towards the front line. Clipped into space. And the keeper has it. Bruno Guimaraes. Casemiro. Vinicius Junior. And here's Rafinha. Danilo. Cross goes in there. No, that's too long. Marquinhos. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Danilo. Ambitious ball here. Can he latch on to this? Well timed, excellent interception. Gabriel. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Rafinha. Alonso. Aim forwards. Now that's well seen too. That's the throw. Marquinhos tries to clear and claimed it back swiftly. And Cisse. Oh, that's sweet, almost telepathic. Tries a shot! He has done it! Deep into first half stoppage time, a crucial goal. Quite exquisite, brilliantly dispatched.
Oh look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Gabriel. Santos. And that's really well manoeuvred. Gomez. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Caceres. Sosa. And that'll be the last act of the first half.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period.
And the game has already resumed here.
Paraguay really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Vinicius Junior. Santos. Driving on, a real charge here. Time to deliver. Now it's Rafinha. Has a shot! It's anyone's ball now. Sanabria goes steaming forward. Oh, he's found support out wide. That has been cut short. Santos. Vinicius Junior. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Alderete. Alonso, gently done. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. That's a nicely weighted pass. Brazil have got it back and they'll have another go. Vinicius Junior. Sosa shifted upfield.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Lucas Paqueta. Moved on forwards. It's Neymar! Rafinha with the short one. And it's played forward. And it's Casemiro. And here's Neymar. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Danilo. And here's Paqueta. Rafinha. Chance! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Gabriel. Santos. Gabriel, Bruno Guimaraes, Casemiro, Lucas Paqueta, played out towards the right wing. For a moment we thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Alderete, Sanabria, chasing after it. Danilo, Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos, Lucas Paqueta, that's been drilled forward, and he cuts out the supply. Alderete, oh, there's a probing ball. Enciso, forwards and with intent. Climbs up big! Terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Santos. Caceres with the clearance. Sosa. Oh, good-looking ball. Gabriel. And that's been won straight back. Bruno Guimaraes. Alderete producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Gabriel. Sosa. Gomez, probing pass. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Marquinhos, gently done. Bruno Guimaraes, oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Moved on forwards. Lucas Paqueta. And that's put paid to a promising move. Has a look and plays it forward. Rafinha. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Rafinha. That's really well manoeuvred. Nice control. Bruno Guimaraes. Santos! Oh, it's come loose. And he's heaved it away. Alonso. Enciso. Casemiro. Marquinhos. Bruno Guimaraes. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack. And the pass is intercepted. And Cisse going full tilt down the left. Rafinha. Out to the right. Lucas Paqueta. Sosa. Casemiro aim forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Vinicius Junior proves too strong. Out to the left it goes. Serves up a decent chance! Oh, good delivery, almost the perfect outcome.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And it's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Gomez shifted upfield. Marquinhos, aim forwards. So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Danilo tries to dink it through. Danger averted for now. Neymar is having a shot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt. Sosa getting this one clear. Danilo. Almiron was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's good play. Oh, this is a... And he shoots! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And it's Neymar. Danilo. And here's Rafinha. Neymar tries to thread one through. He can get that clear. Almiron is being harried and hassled.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Sosa. Oh, it's played into the area. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now it's Almiron. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Gomez! That's very neat. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. In it comes. He's overhit it, and it's out of play. Vinicius Junior. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, red, nice interception. Ojeda.
Right here, right now, it's not looking favourable. They're chasing the ball and the game.
Alonso. So we've reached the hour mark. Ojeda. Gomez. Almiron. Oh, nice touch. Plenty waiting in the middle. Sosa. Gomez. Played out to the right. That's a cute ball. Marquinhos tries to clear. Gomez. Oh, he's found him in space. Gomez. Chooses to go back. Sosa. Oh, good spread. Succumbs to the pressure. Gabriel. Marquinhos. Lucas Paqueta. Marquinhos gently done. Marquinhos forwards and with intent. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Gomez, nicely aimed pass. And it's played forward. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Now it's Rafinha. And it's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Moved on forwards.
Paraguay really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And that was very necessary. Caceres. There are a few waiting for it. Now it's Gomez. It's a... Can he finish? They've scored! It's level again! What a match we have! Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second. And now he has two. We have ourselves a real game here.
Really will fancy their chances now. They need to make the most of the momentum, but they have to be careful not to overstretch themselves and pay a price.
He has found a way through. It's a mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Bruno Guimaraes. Gomez. And that's really well manoeuvred. Lucas Paqueta. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Played out to the right. Tries a measured ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Alonso, forwards and with intent. Sanabria. Alonso. And Enciso gets into a good position. Delivered across. That has been knocked clear. Lucas Paqueta. Aim forwards. And it's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior out to the right. Ojeda. Caceres gently done. That's a lovely, neat pass. That's going to go a long way. Danilo. Marquinhos. Gabriel. Bruno Guimaraes. And back to the keeper they go. Marquinhos. Played towards the other side. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. Bruno Guimaraes chooses to go cross-field. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Alderete shifted upfield. Moved on forwards. Now who's going to be first to this? Over to the left. Can he get onto this? That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Oh, what a climb! That's a good run down the left. Oh, sweet feet. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Oh, nice touch. Bruno Guimaraes. And here... Rafinha! And Enciso. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Rafinha. Rafinha played out towards the right wing. And here's Neymar. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Showing good feet. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, denied brilliantly.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Bruno Guimaraes may have slightly misjudged the timing, but there was nothing wrong with the intent.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Neymar. Neymar played out to the left flank. Santos, and that's aimed into the middle. Alonso, and it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Gabriel, aimed forwards. Santos. Bruno Guimaraes. And here's Neymar. And the ball's come loose here. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now then, the ball's come loose. Ojeda moved on forwards, and they can counter here. Ojeda. Alonso forwards and with intent. He's in plenty of space here. It's gone for a throw-in. Ball's gone out of play. That'll be a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Gomez. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Tries to get it clear. And Cecil. Almiron, and reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, such a clever touch.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
That's really well manoeuvred. Gets it away.
Paraguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bruno Guimaraes. A header!
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Alonso. It's a sharp pass. Bruno Guimaraes. Lucas Paqueta. Santos, who has set up 2 goals. That's tidy.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Neymar. That's a... Rafinha! Gomez with the clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner. Almiron. Paraguay clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Marquinhos cuts it out. And here's Neymar. And here's Vinicius Junior. Played in by Santos.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, that's neat. Rafinha takes aim and crosses.
Brazil really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Santos. Vinicius Junior. And here's Neymar. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Gomez is fouled. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Lucas Paqueta. Great defending, strong and determined. Played with finesse. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, good spread. Lucas Paqueta. And it's Danilo. Danilo with the cross. Gomez. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Alonso. Lucas Paqueta does really well to win the ball there. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Quality ball. Marquinhos gets over and intercepts. Casemiro shifted upfield. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Gabriel. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes spread out to the left. Santos going great guns here. Nice control. That looks a good cross. Alderete gets it clear. Rafinha. Now here's the delivery. Alonso can get it clear.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. They'll have one final crack at it. And here's Rafinha. Vinicius Junior.
Brazil clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Almiron. Played out wide. It's taken out, that'll be a foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Defending of the desperate variety.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. That is a great pick out.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Enciso. Ojeda. Just 5 minutes left.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That's Almiron. They are right into last. It's Gomez!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Marquinhos played over towards the opposite flank.
Look, their supporters must be going barmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Marquinhos cuts it out. Bruno Guimaraes. Vinicius Junior. There he goes, motoring full. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Rafinha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Almiron. Enciso.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Lovely bit of skill. Rafinha looking to run onto it. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. They've played it short. Brazil given another corner. Alderete is there, and he can get that clear.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Danilo. Gabriel. Caceres. Gomez. Caceres goes forward. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That'll be a throw-in. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Ooh, delicate chip through. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Lucas Paqueta. And here's Neymar. It is now or never. Time is against them. And he's heaved it away. Rafinha, and that's aimed into the middle. And they've got rid. Brazil to make one last surge forward. Almiron. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Paraguay desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Almiron! Just off target.
Almiron usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Gabriel chooses to go cross-field. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. Moved on forwards. And it's Danilo. Rafinha, and that pass just didn't quite work. Lucas Paqueta. Danilo. Lucas Paqueta. Bruno Guimaraes. Danilo. Played out to the right. Danilo with the cross. He's dealt with that well. Ojeda. Sosa. Aim forwards. Lucas Paqueta. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que por la está la transmisión por radio del partido de hoy en vivo.